Hello everybody, this is MD Anderson delivering today's MMF video. Yesterday we went over free radicals and oxidative stress, how those are horrible on your body. As well, we went over antioxidants and how that will counteract those free radicals. Today we're going to go over the basics of DNA. So what is DNA? DNA is actually an acronym for deoxyribonucleic acid. It's a really long word. It's deoxyribonucleic acid. So first off, what is DNA and what is it made of? We have a backbone made of phosphates and sugars. Within this backbone, we have two base pairs. Adenine, which pairs up with thymine, cytosine, which pairs up with guanine, and then the whole thing is twisted into what's called a double helix. DNA is very important as it contains the instructions for every organism to develop, survive, and reproduce. Each DNA sequence that contains instructions to make protein is known as a gene. The size of a gene may vary, ranging from about 1,000 bases to over 1,000,000 bases in humans. 99% of the DNA is involved in regulating when, how, and how much of a protein is to be made. A little bit about the history of our discovery of DNA. The Swiss biochemist Friedrich Miescher first observed DNA in the late 1800s. But nearly a century passed before they discovered and unraveled the structure of DNA and realized its importance to biology. For many years, scientists debated which molecule carried life's biological functions. Most thought DNA was too small of a molecule to play such a critical role in our lives. Instead, they argued that proteins were more likely to carry out the functions because they had a greater complexity and a wider variety of forms. The importance in DNA became much more clear in 1953 thanks to the work of James Watson, Francis Crick, Maurice Wilkins, and Rosalind Franklin. By studying X-ray diffraction patterns and building models, these scientists figured out the double helix structure of DNA and how it enables it to carry about information from one generation to the next. So now we know a little bit more about what DNA is. This video was to help you with step 6 of the GOLD process in researching, studying, learning, and then preparing. Now that we know how important and vital our DNA is, we need to do what we can to protect it and restore it if we have any breaks in our strands. So make sure you continue to take your MMF, as well continue working on every other aspect of the GOLD process in your life, and I will see you tomorrow.